Welcome back to Lego by the Book. Today I'm going to be building set 60227, Lunar Space Station from the Lego City line from 2019. I was sent a bag of Lego, and after looking at the parts that were in there, looking at the minis that were in there, I was able to determine that there are at least 3 sets in here, or at least parts of 3 sets. We'll see how complete I'm actually able to get these. But there's definitely set 60226 and 60227 and at least one more other space shuttle of some kind. I suspect it's the little bitty one from this line. We'll find out when I get to the end. I'm going to be building the space station first, so that the second one, which is a Mars research shuttle, will have somewhere to launch from. That's my logic, and I'm sticking to it. So, we're going to try building this and see how we do. Alright, first we get to build a little shuttle. Not the little shuttle that I mentioned, but another little shuttle. We start with the minis, which were in fact already assembled. We have a what appears to be a female astronaut character, and then one of our grim looking in a main suit. And then we have a robot, apparently, who's missing an arm. We may have to... Oh, nope, I found his arm. Okay. And apparently whoever built him decided to put the extra parts on him because he's got an extra set of eyes and an extra arm socket, which makes sense. There would have been extra parts, but yeah. We've got our little robot. He was mostly built. He's got 2 sets of eyes, because why not? Alright. Robot. Alright, let's build a shuttle. It's going to be a lot of digging, because these things are partially assembled. But very partially. I'm going to take some of the bigger parts out. Another potential problem here is that since this is a relatively new set, it contains a lot of newer parts that I may not have. It is very possible that this set will involve parts like this. I'm reasonably certain I don't have one of those in my collection, so if that were missing, I would just be out of luck. So far, so good. We have managed to build the little shuttle without any parts being missing as far as I can tell. See, we're apparently supposed to put this guy in here. I don't know if there appears to be some kind of a storage area in there, but they don't actually explicitly tell you to put anything in there, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But we've built the little shuttle. Now we move on to the big thing. We have our next 2 minis. Dudes with hair. Guys in the station, it would seem. That may... Oh, I think that's actually supposed to be a woman. My mistake. Alright. Here we go. Alright, once again, I believe we didn't have any missing parts. I thought I was missing, well actually that's true, I think there was one missing part. I thought there were two, but turns out I was misusing a part. So we have here one of the pods, and it has some plant growing in it, some nice viewing windows, and the pizza oven that shoots pizza around the room, which I don't think I need to tell you is a little bit weird. We also have a door that just vents into space. It doesn't have an airlock, just yeah, minor details. Okay, that's pod 1. Let's get on to pod number, the second one. Appears to be a smaller pod. Lovely. How very dare you? Okay. Does it end up having? It does not. Okay, so somebody definitely tinkered, which is cool. It's what one should do with Lego. But it has rather resulted in more than a little bit of confusion here. Alright, we have another little pod. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Or maybe it's a treadmill? I think that might be supposed to be a treadmill. There's a TV screen that appears to be showing baseball and a bed on the wall, because it's space. They can do that. Alright, next pod. And there we have another pod. This one appears to be a research pod. There's what appears to be a microscope there, and then we've got the weird space rock thing that I assume they're trying to collect. It's a geode-like thing, and it opens up, and then you push the light, and it lights up, and it's nifty. Neat. Look at it. It's neat. Alright. Now I assume we build the connecting pod. Alright. Here we go. All right. Well, there it is. I'm going to put these poor devils inside so they don't die in the vacuum of space. Scientisty dudes. And I assume this is where this can connect. Ah, yes, yes. So the shuttle can connect to the airlocky thing there. Robot. Very, very cool. There were a few parts missing here and there. Nothing terribly important. We are missing one of our solar panels. And there were a few parts that I thought were missing that did end up turning up later that I pulled from my collection. I did make one alteration. I moved this wall further out because otherwise it got in the way of the interior panels. Which now they have it all locked together so you can't actually pull them apart. So it really wouldn't matter because you couldn't see it anyway. But it mattered to me. So yeah, there is our space station. Next we will build the Mars Space Shuttle. So thank you for sending me this. This is, again, in that area of sets that I would have never bought myself. I never would have gone out of my way to get this. But it was a really fun build, because it's neat how they did all of the interior details on the space station. So, yeah. I don't know what I will do with it. I don't really have anywhere to display it. And I don't particularly have a whole lot of use for the parts. There are some useful parts in there, I suppose, but not enough to want to tear it apart and part it into the bins when I could possibly find a place to display it. Or I might give it to a friend who is more into city and space stuff. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will trade it to Bricks and Wheels for store credit and get myself a castle set or something. Who knows? I don't know. What do you guys think I should do with it? Hang it from the ceiling? That would be kind of interesting. Have some space stuff up in the ceiling. I kind of like that idea, actually. We will see. Alright. Thank you for watching.